Welcome to back to the Freespace Port here on Paladin Gaming. We're going into a freshly released campaign, The Sixth Seal. It is 2334 and the Terran-Vasudan War rages on, which means we won't have shields. The PvE is preparing to launch a major offensive in the Antares system, and as a new pilot within the GTI ranks, you are tasked with assessing and containing the threat. Little do you know, greater schemes are unfolding in the shadows as traitors conspire to end the war on their own terms. I wonder how late in 2334, because the Great War started in January 2335. Alright. Let's get to the first mission. The tip: support ships repair holes up to 60% to compensate for fighting in a shieldless environment. Well, that's nice.
Congratulations, pilot. Following a recommendation from Commander Thompson, you have been selected to join the Special Operations Branch of Galactic Terran Intelligence.
So at least how the branch is going to turn traitor next year.
Aboard the GTD Krios, flagship of the Special Operations Branch. As this reassignment comes after the decommissioning of the GTCA Vigilance, I trust that you'll find the transition to an Orion-class destroyer a welcome change. Welcome aboard. Allied forces in Vega and Antares continue their efforts to maintain blockades over the Antares jump nodes to Ribos and Beta Aquilae. However, Command is also considering targeted strikes on key Vasudan outposts throughout the system. The objective is to disrupt their supply chains and probe for potential weaknesses in the PvE's defenses. Meanwhile, intelligence suggests the Vasudans may be preparing for a large-scale offensive. 12 hours ago, the PVD Nekabet entered the Antares system, accompanied by several cruisers and support vessels. As we speak, additional Vasudan units are steadily pouring into the system, reinforcing the PvE presence in this system. In the upcoming missions, GTI's priority will be to assess the threat posed by the Nekabet and its Battlegroup. We may also need to execute sabotage operations to undermine the Vasudan War effort and delay any major offensive. Expect detailed mission objectives and strategic reports in your briefings. We have just received a fresh shipment of GTB Danaus bombers. This bomber class has been in service with the GTA for several years, but this variant has been specifically modified by our R&D team to carry Liberator tactical missiles. Take time to familiarize yourself with the Danaus in the tech room and review the specifications for the GTF Apollo, ML-16 laser, and MX-50 missiles to ensure optimal loadout selection and mission readiness. Along with the Danaus bomber variants, we have received the new GTM-D1 Liberator tactical missiles. The Liberator is specifically engineered to rapidly disable cruiser and destroyer subsystems while minimizing hull damage. Due to high production costs and limited compatibility with most GTA fightercraft, deployment of this weapon will be selective. However, GTI Command believes it will be invaluable for the precise, high-stakes strikes often undertaken by the Special Operations Branch. Consider the upcoming missions an opportunity to test this weapon's effectiveness in real combat scenarios and to assess its tactical impact. Meanwhile, R&D continues work on the Disruptor and Stiletto projects, which aim to deliver weapons with broader compatibility across fighters and bombers, though potentially with reduced subsystem damage.
Alright, let's get to briefing. Echoes of Invasion.
At 0600 hours, the 6th Vasudan Battlegroup entered the Antares system. Part of this group has separated from the main fleet and was tracked by our scouts. An hour ago, Command authorized the deployment of the GTC Tempest and GTC Catalyst to intercept and engage these cruisers. Allied forces successfully destroyed the PVC Bennu and inflicted damage on other units before withdrawing. As a result, the PVC Hori suffered critical damage to its navigation subsystem, rendering it incapable of long-range intrasystem subspace travel. Command has tasked the Special Operations Branch with capturing the Hori, seeing this as an excellent opportunity to gain valuable intelligence on the objectives of this Vasudan cruiser group. We are deploying Alpha, Delta, and Epsilon wings to carry out this operation. Our scouts report that Hori has managed to retreat to Sector 21C, as it is the nearest Vasudan outpost, where it could jump with a malfunctioning navigation subsystem. This outpost is located in the Vasudan-controlled sector, so you will be operating behind enemy lines. We believe that Hori is awaiting a repair party.
Well, how are we going to get out of there?
Intelligence reports indicate that the outpost is defended by 2 fighter wings, Virgo and Cancer, along with several sentry guns. Several cargo containers are also present near the depot, and do not present any strategic value. Command has opted against deploying cruisers into enemy-controlled sectors of this system, so this mission will rely on a series of precise, coordinated strikes. Alpha Wing will deploy first to eliminate the Hori's fighter cover and sentry guns, paving the way for Delta Wing to enter the sector. Delta Wing will be flying Danaus-class tactical strike bombers equipped with Liberator missiles. Upon arrival, Delta's objectives will be to disable the Hori's engines and neutralize its laser turrets. Once the area is secure, the Omega transport will be deployed to dock with the Hori and tow it back to base. Pilots, remember that you'll be operating in a Vasudan-controlled sector, so support during this mission will be limited. However, if the mission does not go as planned, Epsilon Wing will be on standby.
Alright, primary objectives: eliminate escort fighters and sentry guns. Second, and capture the Hori. Angel, huh? The speed advantage of an Angel, unlike the Valk, is not great enough to compensate for the Apollo. Especially in a shieldless environment. Okay. Well, seems good. Let's hit it.
Command, jump complete. I have visual contact with the Hori. I'm reading damage from earlier strikes, and their nav is knocked out, but the cruiser is still operational.
I'm also confirming the presence of multiple escort fighters and sentry guns placed around the depot.
Acknowledged Alpha 2. You'll need to neutralize those fighters and sentries before we dispatch Delta Wing to disable them.
Roger that, Command. Engaging the enemy fighters now.
They've got a bogey on your tail.
Down.
Cancer Wing doesn't want to come out and play, I see. I see them over there.
Alpha, do not engage the cruiser directly until it's vulnerable. Try to draw those fighters away from the Hori first and eliminate them.
Come and get me, jerkwads. Or Alpha Wing just go in. Ow, guys!
All sentry guns are down. work, Alpha. Command, this is Alpha 2. All hostile targets are neutralized. The area is clear.
Good work, pilots. We are deploying Delta Wing now. Support ship being deployed.
Once I get the support ship in here, it should...
This is Delta 1. We've arrived and are moving into position to disable the Hori. Alpha, please assist.
Disarming target, sir. Affirmative, sir. Attacking your target.
Well, I was hoping to, get the support ship to go repair them.
Rearming complete, sir.
Oh, hello. Bad.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Command, this is Delta 1. The Hori is fully disabled. Engines offline, weapons disarmed. Our work is done. We're bugging out.
Excellent work, pilots. Omega is now being deployed to capture the Hori. Rearm if you need to, Alpha.
Rearming complete, sir.
Ooh, not as advertised. It was at 59%, not 60. Let's scan this cargo. We're working for intelligence, after all. McCarthy Ale, huh? Fighter replacement parts. McCarthy Ale. Navigation systems. No wonder they came here.
Command, this is Alpha 2. We've got a situation here. Vasudan freighter Gemini just jumped in with 2 escort wings. They will be attempting to rescue the Hori. Requesting mission update.
Acknowledged, Alpha 2. Epsilon Wing is being scrambled to assist you. You must prevent the Gemini from docking with the Hori. Omega 1 is on hold until this threat is dealt with.
This is Epsilon Wing. We're ready and waiting for your orders, Alpha 1.
Affirmative, sir. Attacking your target. Roger, sir. You got a bogey on your tail.
I know how to deal with him.
Command, this is Alpha. Gemini is down, but it's getting hot out here. It's now or never. Deploy Omega before we're overrun.
Understood, Alpha. Omega is en route to your position.
Impressive, pilot.
This is Omega. We are moving into position. Cover us, Alpha.
I thought Delta was leading.
Attention, pilots. Libra Wing has just arrived. They are on an intercept vector with Omega. Neutralize them before they reach the target.
Copy, Command. That's enough support.
Attacking your target.
This is Omega. We've docked with the Hori. Initiating jump sequence.
Roger that, sir.
Get the hell out of here.
Sir.
Mission complete. Return to base.
Attacking your target.
Let's deny them their cargo. Clear the cargo boxes, and then do this. No McCarthy ale for the Vasudans.
Well done, Alpha. That takes care of the Vasudan supplies.
I thought that might be the case.
That's affirmative, sir. Departing now.
Let's get the heck out of here.
Excellent work, pilots. The PVC Hori has been successfully captured and towed back to base. This operation was executed with precision, and your efforts have provided us with a major intelligence asset. Command now has an opportunity to analyze the Hori and gather critical information about the Vasudan Battlegroup's objectives in this system. Your ability to eliminate enemy defenses and neutralize the Hori without compromising its integrity was outstanding. Special Operations extends its gratitude for your exceptional performance. Excellent work taking out those Vasudan cargo containers, pilot. By eliminating their supplies, you've dealt a significant blow to their operations in this sector. Command values your precision and determination. Every resource we deny the enemy brings us closer to victory. In recognition of your initiative, you have been awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross.
Excellent. So, 19 total kills with 3 assists. 8 Anubis, 2 Osiris bombers, 7 cargo containers, 1 Status freighter, and 1 Ankh sentry gun. So that this being the first mission, that also stands as our all-time total kills for the campaign. So this was Echoes of Invasion, the first mission of the 6th SEAL campaign for the Freespace Port here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming signing off.